Hi, in this video we will explore the usage of DutyRemind application. DutyRemind is a Google Sheets extension that automatically sends calendar invites based on a roster that you maintain in your Google Sheets. Let us start with a new Google Sheets page. You go to Extensions, Add-ons, Get Add-ons. You can search for DutyRemind and click on Install. It will ask for permissions. You can select all. None of your data gets moved out of Google servers. Okay, click on Continue. Click on Done and close this. Now refresh your Google Sheets by pressing F5 and you can go to Extensions and you will see this DutyRemind menu item that got added, and you can click on Configure, which brings in the site pane. Now let us create a roster in this sheet. So I'll use the first column as the email address. So I want to create an event on Monday 20th of July 2026. So 27/2026 and maybe 21/7/2026. I need another row for the slot. Currently I have two slots configured, so you can go to Manage Slots and you can see there are this FN slot and the AN slot configured automatically. You can add more slots if you want, add new slots, or you can rename any of the existing slots if you want. You can delete slots. So I just keep the existing slots itself. So FN, so 20th forenoon, which is from 9:15 to 12:30 p.m. I want to schedule one event, and maybe on 21st afternoon, which is from 1:15 to 4:30 p.m. I want to schedule another event, and I want to map the first employee to the first event and the second employee to the second event. I can have multiple employees mapped to the same event as well. I mean, it's very flexible, so you can have more number of header rows if you want. So in this case we have just two header rows, so I can configure it like that, and we have just one header column which is for the email address. So that's bare minimum that we need. We need at least two header rows, one for the date and the other for the slot or the time of the day. And you can have more number of header rows if you want, say something like that. So in that case, the number of header rows I'll have to update to 3, because I have these 3 header rows, and from the 4th row only my actual schedule is going to start. Okay, and you can have more number of columns. Say you can have the name here, you can yeah. I update the number of header columns to 2 to capture this email and name columns. And now the essential configurations, like which is your date row. So in my case, the date row is the second row, so that configuration is done here. Now the slot row, that is the next configuration required, that's to be configured to row number 3. That's where I have my slots, and the email column needs to be configured. So that's my second column. The first column I am using for name, and the second column I am configuring it as the email column. So it's very flexible on the way you structure your roster, and you save all the settings. Now in addition, you have calendar settings, so you can have the calendar event title changed, you can have the calendar event description changed, You can add more reminders if you want. Say the default one is like 30 minutes before the event, you get a calendar notification. If you want 1 day before, you can have that. If you want 3 or 4 hours before the event, you can have that also. And we have seen this manage slots. Slots, you can have regular timings, and on particular days of weeks, you can have overrides. For example, for Friday prayers, you can change the slots. You save all these settings, and you can do extensions and do sync calendars, and that will send the calendar invites to the various participants that you have mentioned here. Let's go to calendar and see that the calendar invites are created. So on Monday 4 noon, we have the calendar invite created with xyz@gmail.com as a guest, and on Tuesday afternoon, 21st afternoon, we have calendar invites created with ABC as well as XYZ as guests. So those will get reflected in the calendars of ABC and XYZ. So that's it. Thank you.